Let's welcome our 2023 LIV Golf Individual Season Champion, Talor Gooch from Range Coach GC. Talor, that's got a pretty good ring to it, hasn't it?
Man, it's awesome. It's from January 1 till now. That's what we've been working for. So to get here and to be the champion, I'm proud, I'm honored, and I'm excited.
What a way to get it done. 8 under today. Tell us just a bit about that round with everything on the line. How are you feeling out there today?
Man, I was nervous as can be all night last night and all morning today, and we got to the first tee and I knocked on the green, made a 30-footer, and I just settled in. It was a very, very stressful day, very exciting day, but man, my caddy and I just did a great job of staying in the moment and just executing. It was a day that you dream of for the score and the moment and all of it. So it was a special day.
Final one from me. You've travelled well this year, wins in Adelaide, Singapore, Andalusia, and performing well in Jeddah this week. What is it about these international events that brings out the best in your game?
Man, I got no idea. It helps having a caddy that's from Australia that's traveled the world, as a professional and as a caddy as well. And so, we just have great routines on the road, and the golf courses have fit us. So it's been a great international 2023 for us.
Awesome. Pass it over to Mike.
Talor, were you managing the scoreboard at all? Were you looking at it? How much were you aware of where you stood versus everybody else?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you're in these moments. You're always your eyes are always going to look at scoreboards, right? And so you have to just figure out when that happens, how do you get back to focusing on the task at hand. I didn't come into this day thinking about winning a golf tournament. It's easy for your mind to just say, let's just go have a good day and solidify the individual championship. And then after 9 holes, I was only 1 or 2 back, and I was feeling good, and the putter was hot, and I was like, let's go win a golf tournament. So it was a little bit bittersweet at the end, not being able to get that done, but all day you're looking at the scoreboard and seeing where you are, comparative to everyone.
And you told us earlier in the week that you had never won a season-long title before. In the scheme of things, can you wrap your arms around that? What does that mean exactly to finally achieve that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, you had 48 guys, I don't know how many major champions and Ryder Cuppers and Ryder Cup captains and Hall of Famers, but you've got 48 of the best players in the world with some legends and some current great players, major champions, and when you're playing all kind of courses across the world and different climates and different parts of the world and back home in the States and everything, to over the span of a season to beat everybody over the course of that is, it speaks volumes to the quality of golf that you've played. And, for me, it's a validation to all the hard work, all the patience, and the years that it took to, get my game to this spot to, I think be considered one of the best players in the world.
And one last question for me. Do you feel like you played with a chip on your shoulder this year?
Yeah, I think I always play with a chip on my shoulder. It's just everyone is always I've gone under the radar, if you will, which is fine. But, for me, it's a driving factor, and then you circle all the way around to the end of last season with what DJ had said and being on the new team. It's motivating for sure. And so, I like the chip on the shoulder.
Go ahead, Matt.
Hi, Talor. Congratulations. Just to go back to that playoff, obviously, Brooks was in a very similar deja vu situation last year. Did that cross your mind at any point, and how you were going to take that playoff on?
Yeah, I mean, I just, with that hole, how Brooks is playing, that Birdie's probably not going to win it, and so the first tee shot on the first playoff hole, I didn't have a chance to go for it, and then the second one, I was trying to be aggressive, and I overcooked it a little bit. But that Birdie's not going to win there, and I was trying to win a golf tournament, and so it was close. But Brooks played great and got the job done.
Okay. Cool. And also, very quickly, what's $18 million going to spend?
So my wife and I have a foundation that we started, and first and foremost, it's going to do a lot of good back home for a lot of kids. So that's going to be the focus.
Right, one question. Guys. No, quick one from Teddy.
Talor, congratulations, man. incredible. Did you ever think that you would be standing where you are? And I'll tell you, there's 25 major champion victories out here, and there's 13 major champion winners. And you are standing on top of all of those guys. You're standing on their shoulders. You got to feel like $1 million.
Man,
or 18 million.
Yeah, it's special. Again, I've always felt that I was good enough to be a professional golfer and play against the best in the world. And, now to be here to, I think, consider myself one of the best in the world, it's what I've been dreaming about since I was, 9 years old. And so to get to this point in my career and to have this validating of a season, words can't describe how much it means and just how satisfying it is.
Have you talked to your dad?
Oh, come on.
I have, yeah. Yeah, it was a good convo.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
Well played, Taylor.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you all.